Poor Dad reunited with his first love at a wedding, not knowing she was a billionaire falling fast. Daniel adjusted his only decent suit in front of a cracked mirror. It wasn't new, it was the same one he'd worn to job interviews, funerals, and weddings for over a decade. Tonight, it was for his cousin's wedding. His teenage daughter, Emily, teased him about how the sleeves had grown a bit tight, but she smiled proudly as she straightened his tie. "Dad, you look perfect. Don't worry." For a man who had spent years struggling to provide for her after his wife's passing, hearing that from Emily meant everything. The church bells rang as guests poured in. Daniel stood at the back, making sure Emily found a seat before he slipped into a quiet corner. He wasn't much for crowds, he always felt like an outsider. Years of working double shifts at the repair shop had kept him from parties, from reunions, from life. But tonight, something unexpected pulled him out of the shadows. Across the aisle, laughing among a circle of guests, was a woman he hadn't seen in 20 years. Her presence hit him like a rush of air, Isabella. His first love. The girl he once dreamed of marrying, before life, poverty, and responsibilities forced him down a different path. She was radiant, her dress elegant, her posture confident. She looked untouched by time. Daniel's heart twisted. What was she doing here? He tried to avoid her, but fate had other plans. During the reception, Emily dragged him onto the dance floor, insisting he loosen up. That's when Isabella noticed him. Her laughter stopped mid-note, her eyes widened, and for a brief second, the glamorous billionaire she had become seemed to melt away. She crossed the floor with steady steps, each one pulling Daniel deeper into a wave of memories. Daniel. Her voice was soft, as though saying his name brought her back to the days when they'd shared milkshakes and whispered promises under streetlights. Daniel smiled awkwardly, embarrassed by the worn-out suit and calloused hands that told the story of his struggles. "Hello, Isabella. It's been a long time." They talked, first politely, then warmly, then as if no years had passed. Emily, watching from her table, whispered, "Dad's smiling again." Isabella told stories of traveling the world, building her company, and running charities. But Daniel didn't ask about her wealth. He only asked how she'd been happy, if she was fulfilled. His sincerity, rare in the world she now lived in, made her eyes glisten. Then came the unexpected twist. As the music slowed, Isabella admitted something. "All these years, I thought I had everything, money, power, recognition. But being here, seeing you, I realize I've been missing the one thing I can't buy." Her hand lingered near his, trembling. "I never stopped caring, Daniel." Daniel's heart pounded. He wanted to believe her, but the gap between their worlds felt unbridgeable. "Isabella, look at me. I'm just a poor dad trying to give my daughter a good life. I can't offer you what you deserve." She shook her head firmly, eyes shining. "You've already given me what money never could, honesty, kindness, and a heart that never changed." The emotional climax came when Emily, shy but brave, stepped forward. "Ms. Isabella, my dad, he's the best man I know. He fixes cars all day, comes home tired, but still finds a way to make me laugh. He never gave up on me, even when we had nothing. If you see even a little of what I see in him, then maybe you understand why he's so special." Silence fell. Guests nearby had overheard, some with tears in their eyes. Daniel held his daughter close, overwhelmed. Isabella's hand finally found his. "Emily's right," she whispered. "The world doesn't need another billionaire. It needs men like you." That night, under glowing string lights and soft music, Daniel danced with Isabella. For the first time in years, hope bloomed in his chest. Not because she was wealthy, not because she could change his circumstances, but because love, real love, had found him again when he thought it was gone forever. The wedding ended, but Daniel's life felt like it was just beginning. Isabella didn't just fall for him again, she embraced his daughter, his struggles, his story. Together, they promised to write a new chapter, one where kindness mattered more than riches, and where two hearts, separated by decades and circumstance, found their way back home. Sometimes, life gives second chances. Sometimes, love waits patiently through the years. And sometimes, the richest treasures aren't in bank accounts or estates, they are found in the resilience of a father's love and the courage of a heart that refuses to stop believing.